Hello, everyone. It's Monday at 5:30 EST. That means we're live. I'm Erin. For those of you who don't know me or haven't had the pleasure of meeting yet, I help people who are new to autism go from feeling overwhelmed to feeling calm and confident. How do I do that? Well, we do it together. We build a roadmap that's based on the unique needs of your child and your goals. And we blend those together and make a plan. But today, I want to talk to you about some comments that were made over the weekend to me that I would like to debunk. I talked with a lot of I talk with a lot of parents. I talk with parents at the school that I work with. I talk to parents from our group. I love how many parents are reaching out to talk. I will talk to anyone. But there seemed to be a common theme over the weekend, which was I I don't know what I'm dealing with, so I can't move forward. Um, or I haven't yet got a diagnosis, so I need to wait. And I want to challenge you on this a little bit. I want to push back in a kind and loving way because I love you. I love you. I love your child. And I want to push back a little on people who say they need to wait. You may not have a name for it, but you know something isn't right. You know that strategies that you've used with your other children or you've seen used with your nieces or nephews or neighbors, they're not working for you. You know something is off, and it's the same something that I hear over and over again. It's communication, it's social interactions, it's not playing with other kids, or it's problem behaviors. It's one of those or all of those. You don't need a label to start with what you know. You do need a label, like an official diagnosis, whatever that is. And I've talked in other videos about how important it is to get the right diagnosis. You do need that to get supports like funding, therapies, tax credits, school support. That label is really important for that stuff. Don't get me wrong, you need the right diagnosis to get all that. But you don't need a diagnosis to get started. If your child isn't communicating and you know they should be, or if your child isn't socializing with other children and you know they should be, if your child has problem behaviors that you don't understand, or if you feel disconnected from your child, you have a place to start. You don't need a diagnosis to start. So instead of talking about what you don't know, you don't have, like a diagnosis or a piece of paper, or know specifically what you're dealing with, let's talk about what you do know. You can post it in the chat too. If you do know, we can jump off of what you know if you post it in the chat. But where is your struggle? This is what you do know. Where is your biggest problem? or your biggest pain point? Is it with school? Is it with communicating or understanding? Is it with routines? Is it with socializing? Where are you feeling your biggest pain right now? I support a family right now on the coaching side of things who almost got divorced a year ago because of autism. Their son took a 180-degree turn, stopped sleeping, regressed in communication, became an extremely picky eater, became ornery, had tantrums, wouldn't get rid of the bottle at night, and I think he was 4. Um, they just decided that communication was it. He wasn't talking, and they thought that he should be. So they took him to see a speech pathologist. And that speech pathologist said to them, "Have you ever wondered if your child has autism?" Now, they still didn't have a diagnosis, they still didn't have an official label, but that question rocked their world. And it rocked them in a way that it propelled them forward. No, they didn't know if their child had autism, and no, they had never wondered. They didn't even know what autism was. But they took their next right step. And I want to talk to you about this today because even if you don't know what you're dealing with, or even if you don't have a label, you have a next right step. And it's right in front of you. And sometimes I feel like your child is waiting for you to take that step. So this family that I'm talking about, they went and saw their doctor. That was their next right step. Then they got on a wait list. Well, now they're waitlisted. But then they started going to speech therapy. And then they found me and we put some plans in place. Your next right step is whatever is right for you. But even before they had an actual diagnosis or officially knew what they were dealing with, we put programs in place to increase communication. We got rid of the bottle. We got their son sleeping. I hooked them up with a dietitian. There were so many things that we could do without even having something official. And when the paperwork did come in and they got their diagnosis, well, then they went off and they did their OAP application. They got funding for their to apply for funding and apply for tax credits and all of those things that an official diagnosis can get you. But you don't have to wait for that to take your next right step. And each next right step is followed by the next right step. The only thing that you're doing while you're waiting for a label is wasting some precious time. It's learning time. And you could get started on things right now. You get to choose what to start with and how to start and how that looks. I want to tell you a story about a group member, someone in our group who I'm super proud of, who took her next right step and had a major win with the school. She stopped waiting to contact the school after seeing the live stream about school refusal, and she reached out to find the root cause of the problem. And she talked with the CERT at school. The meeting went super well. And both she and the teacher got resources and supports. And our group member said that she was finally feeling optimistic after 2 years because she stopped waiting. She took her next right step. That was hers. You have a next right step. The consequences of waiting go far beyond just any kind of financial implication. They can lead to frustration for everyone in the family, disengagement in your relationships, like that family I just told you about who almost got divorced over autism, and even burnout. It can be exhausting repeating the same things over and over again and not getting anywhere. Your child can slip further away, and problem behavior can become increased. People who wait end up having more things to deal with than just what's on your plate right now. There's so many ways for you can start. Your next right step can mean so many things. But you don't have to have a diagnosis to take a step forward. You can call your doctor. I've got a resource for that. Reach out. You can call the school. I've got a video for that. Reach out. You can contact a speech and language pathologist. I can help you with that. Reach out. There are so many things that you could do. Go to the guide section in this group. Watch some videos. Um, Book a call. I will talk to you. I will talk to anyone for free. For free. Just call. Book a call. I am so passionate about you taking your next right step. I will help you with whatever that is. Even if you don't have a diagnosis or a label, you can start with what you know is in your heart. If you know or feel like something is off, you need to do something. You do. Let's do it. And if you don't know how to take that step, reach out. I will help you with that. I have a resource for you. I have a resource for lots of things. And if I don't, I can point you in the right direction. Or maybe we can end up working together. That would be super fun. It would be great. Whatever is your next right step, it's not waiting for a label. Once you get the diagnosis or a diagnosis, there's so many things that you can do with it to help you. But it doesn't require you to wait to get started. You can post your questions in the chat if you'd like to ask anything about waiting or where I could point you in the right direction. I want you to be able to confidently move forward and get some support with wherever you're struggling or wherever you know in your heart you need help. Reach out. I've probably got a resource for you, and I would love to share it. Take your next right step. It's tiny. It's just what comes next. It's not what's way down years from now. It's what you could do today or tonight or tomorrow or next week. And I can help you with that. Have a good night, everyone. And think about what is your next right step. Cheers. Bye.